Black men are just asking black women to be nice to us. That's it. Just be nice to us. And they can't get that en masse on a regular basis. I don't know if you ladies really understand how bad it is. But then when you see a black girl get hit in the face with a skateboard, you want black men to check him because he shouldn't have hit her. There should be no violence. But then you ask yourself a question. Why does this black man feel so detached from this black woman? When you go into the same old trope of black women do this because we're mourning for our brothers. And I'm like, whoa, I know more black men who say, I ain't got to worry about the white man. I got to worry about this woman laying next to me. This is my oppressor. This is my abuser. This is the one that calls CPS and child support and the white man on me when I ain't doing what the hell she think I should be doing. This is what brings the white man into my house.
Peace. It's your favorite YouTuber, Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment. Wake your glass up. Peace to everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today is September 2nd, 7:31 p.m. A little bit of a lag. It's okay. 7:31 p.m. in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. So that is Eastern Standard Time. Once again, I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. This is G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and get the general housekeeping out the way. You see the Cash App, see the PayPal. You've been in the YouTube streets long enough. You know how to use super chats, super stickers. I appreciate everybody being in here. If you don't want to donate, what's pinned to the top of the chat, growthtalkent.com. Go ahead and start snagging your hoodies for the fall or autumn or however you call it, for the winter coming up. All the cold months, go ahead, grab your hoodies. There's t-shirts, journals, coffee mugs. This one will be available soon. Fresh out of fucks. This one will be available soon. But if you don't want to donate monetarily, it's okay. What you will do is hit the like button. The like button is free. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. It's free.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
With that said, we're going to go ahead and hit y'all with Randy. I think.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful, give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
back on me. Appreciate everybody being in here as always. Let's go ahead and get the shout outs out the way. Brother Malika first in the shoot tonight.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Wash Gamer in the building. Mike, I see your dumb ass. Wash Gamer in the building. Peace to you, good brother, as well. And Mike has bad knees. Should I hit the like button?
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
You already know the answer to that, bro. Go ahead and hit the like button. The like button is free. Take your shoes off when you come to my house. Y'all know the rules. Shout out to Messy Michonne. I don't know if she's in here, if she's coming in here, but shout out to her early.
You go, girl.
She said last time I was doing Keisha in Wonderland, she was like, Kofa, she put in the chat, you should make this a theme. I really started to think about it. I started thinking about the movie, the Disney movie. That's what I grew up on. And I did a little bit of research of Alice in Wonderland a little bit earlier today. I knew it was a book before. I didn't know what all went into the book. I didn't know how many times it's been made into a film or a stage play in various languages over time. So I do think this is a theme I can stretch out. But because I kind of got hit with that, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, Michonne. I thought about Kevin Samuels. Again, salute to the Godfather.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Salute to the Godfather. He dealt with so much delusion on a night in, night out basis. And we all know Alice in Wonderland. It was rumored that the guy was, he was on an acid trip when he wrote it. I did find out he was actually a mathematician. If somebody could Google it and drop his name in there. But I know he was a mathematician, but he actually liked words and puzzles. And that's why you kind of got into the chess piece with the Red Queen and actually playing with people's lives and stuff like that. And Alice was just following this crazy ass rabbit around. And then I thought about the Mad Hatter who showed up and was like trying to explain certain things to her. She still wasn't getting it. It was driving him crazy. So that's why you got the thumbnail that you got. Let's go back to it real quick. Turn the But that's what made me think about Kevin when I thought about expanding the Keisha in Wonderland, because we're all walking around in Wonderland. It's so much delusion, and I showed you guys what it looked like last time. How crazy these women are. We know it. We scroll every day. Shout out to BT. He's trying to make take broken traditions in a different direction. I'll let him explain it tonight. So I really don't plan on being long. I always tell y'all that we end up going at least an hour and a half, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Back to this. We deal with so much delusion on a regular basis. It has become the norm. It's almost become the standard that if you're not this, if you're not talking this way or presenting yourself this way as a woman or a man, because men, we've bought into it as well. So the next one is going to be Kofa in Wonderland, and we'll really expand it. I'm going to share some personal stories and all that, so I'm working on that now. That's going to be after the Manosphere Conclave, September 5th through 7th. You can still get your tickets for Miami. But Kevin dealt with so much delusion night in, night out. When Michonne mentioned it, I had to come here and do this one for Kevin. And it's only little clips that I have tonight. Some you may have seen, some you may not have seen. We're going to enjoy this. We're going to have fun. But again, Kofa's going to be Kofa. So I got to sprinkle some Kofa on it. Y'all know how I do. There we go.
Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man.
I'm sprinkle some Kofa on it, but we're going to get to cooking. Let me get through the rest of these shout outs. Sister Felicia in the building. I appreciate you as always, sis.
You go, girl.
A little bit of a lag on the sounds tonight, but we should be good. A-Team in the building. Damn it.
You go, girl.
There we go. She says peace and prosperity, Kofa, moderators, and chat. Salute to you, sis. Brother Mike says the book is actually kind of deep. It really is. When I was watching I didn't want to use it tonight because the video that was kind of breaking down the book and the history of the author, it was kind of long for a live stream, but I'm going to have to, Lewis Carroll, and that wasn't his name, and this is how off his rocker the guy was. So his name is flip-flopped. It's actual like Carroll Lewis, but I forgot what language it was in, but he translated his name to another language, flipped it around, and then translated it back into English, and that's how we got Lewis Carroll. So it's his name, but it's not really his name like that, but that's his pen name. Appreciate that, Malika. And that was just me doing a little quick research earlier. But salute to the Godfather. We're going to go ahead and kick it off. I'm going to replay it. I think Malika was the only one in here. But this is one of the famous clips that Kevin had that broke while he was still living. And it's just simply, black men want black women to be nice to us. They say don't be the nice guy, but we are looking for good, kind, cooperative, nice women.
Black men are just asking black women to be nice to us. That's it. Just be nice to us. And they can't get that en masse on a regular basis. I don't know if you ladies really understand how bad it is. But then when you see a black girl get hit in the face with a skateboard, you want black men to check him because he shouldn't have hit her. There should be no violence. But then you ask yourself a question. Why does this black man feel so detached from this black woman? When you go into the same old trope of black women do this because of we're mourning for our brothers. And I'm like, whoa, I know more black men who say, I ain't got to worry about the white man. I got to worry about this woman laying next to me. This is my oppressor. This is my abuser. This is the one that calls CPS and child support and the white man on me when I ain't doing what the hell she think I should be doing. This is what brings the white man into my house.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Time after time, brothers have simply said, can you stop talking? Can I finish? Let me get this off. Hear me out. There's plenty of black men who can communicate. We have been inundated so much that we are behind, that we are stupid, that we are less than, and we are getting that from our women. There was an article written, Brother Malika probably knows the magazine if I get it wrong, because I know Dr. Tia-san has expanded on this conversation many a time. There was an article written, I want to say it may have been Essence magazine again, where they talked about black men being the white men of black society, that we're abusers, we use our women, we don't take care of our kids, how evil we are, how oppressive we are. But at the same time, we also hear, again, how stupid we are, how uneducated we are. How much further along are women, which we'll get into tonight, are in education and finance? And we've simply stayed pretty consistent throughout history. We just want you to be nice to us.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And we can't get it. And like I told brothers on the other side, a Kofa-ism, beware the sweet bitch.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Because that kindness can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Get to you guys' comments. We're going to keep on rolling. Brother Malika says, Lewis Carroll was his pen name pseudonym, just like Mark Twain was for Samuel Clemens. Indeed, yeah, it was Essence again. See, Brother Malika be on it. I got to get back on staying on your head, bro. You got to get a YouTube channel, or at least start making your rounds on, somebody's channel. I got to have you on because I know you got a wealth of wisdom. Jose Diaz in the building. What's going on, good brother? I will be in Miami Thursday to Sunday for the Black Manosphere Conclave, brother. I'm going to hit you up on Facebook. Hopefully we can at least maybe meet in Little Havana or somewhere, because I know I'm going to be there smoking a cigar.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So I'm going to give you a shout, brother. I appreciate you being in here. But yes, Malika was on it again. I thought it was Essence Magazine because they also wrote that article, Blame It on Brazil or something like that, when black men had started traveling. This was like 15, maybe it was 20 years ago, maybe back in the early 2000s. So, but anyway, Essence strikes again. The article was written to black men or the white men of black society. Night in, night out, as we'll see tonight, Kevin proved that wrong, and this is why they hated this brother so much. I could turn this channel into just a Kevin Samuels expounding on his content, because there's a lot of things that brother talked about, but he only had so much time in the day. It's several channels that have taken his content and either just put it out there again, and that was kind of fucked up. They didn't break it down. They didn't add their own to it, but I'm going to add my own to it, and we're going to keep on rolling tonight. I appreciate you guys. Again, this is just common sense contradiction, common sense delusion that many of these women have. Let's go.
Attitudes, and they're wondering why they're not getting in it.
Hold on, bring it back.
You see the VIP line where the young pretty girls get in for free?
Yes.
Have you ever been in that line?
I have.
And then what about the women that weren't in that line?
They have attitudes, and they're wondering why they're not getting in it.
Are they really wondering why, or did they know why?
They probably know.
There's no probably,
sure
man. There's no probably. They know.
Okay.
Tell me why you getting the VIP for free and they can't.
Because we're dressed up. So like when you go out, we're wearing dresses.
This is what women do, gentlemen. They will dance around. And don't worry, it's not just about the women tonight, because again, it's some conversations that Kevin had to have with us and to us. And I'm going to get to those as well before we close out. But this is the dancing around. They can't be honest with each other. So it goes back to what the brother said earlier, said previously, that single women keep women single. These are the lies they tell each other. Look at Kevin's face.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
The frustration, night in, night out. He probably would have become the Mad Hatter. It probably would have drove this man crazy if he continued doing what he was doing. I'm glad he was expanding. I hate he passed. But night in, night out, this would drive anybody crazy.
Heels.
If you look like Precious in heels and a dress, could you get in the VIP?
No.
Okay, so let's not play. At 25, I treat you as a grown woman. And at 25, you understand that you have to be of a certain looks value to get into this place for free. And if you don't, you stand in line and pay with the dudes.
Right.
So what's not to understand? We get this. It's just harsh.
Mike says, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like most of his audience was women, or at least a large chunk of it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
He had a lot of brothers watching. He had cats watching from all over the world. But a lot of the women, they volunteered to come up and, hey, let's have this discussion. Because, again, Bring it back on me. Black men are slow. So no matter how well that Kevin presented, whether it was him discussing colognes, the way he dressed, the way he spoke, the way he kept his temper down, because again, everybody swear he was just evil and nasty. That's the bullshit he had to deal with. That's what he had to listen to. Night in, night out. Conversation after conversation after conversation. And people will say, well, Kofa, just like the women called in, he didn't have to do a show. That's his business. That's what he does. That's one man compared to how many women will call in and want to argue and debate again, because black men in general, no matter how well they present, we're slow, we're behind, we're less mature. That's what we get told consistently, and we've been hearing it since we were children.
No.
And I get frustrated with the men when they start to present this. Well, I'm a man and this is what we do. First of all, you heard that shit from women. If you got it from a man, he probably heard it from a woman since he was little. He's been doing the same childish ass shit, and y'all are doing the same thing. My bad. Thought I had my phone on silent. He's been doing the same childish ass shit since he was a child. But again, these are the guys that get attention. These are the guys that women work with. Those are the guys that they deal with and have children by. We'll get to that in a second.
But wait, it gets worse.
But when you have a brother clean cut and having a conversation like Kevin, once again, absolutely insane. They will get up and argue and kiki and do the nervous laughter and giggle, just like Kevin just ended with. It's harsh, but it's the truth. These are the reasons. They know why they're not getting in. They're less attractive, but it doesn't matter to women because they're going to find something to latch on to. Whether it's the way I look, damn my attitude. Whether it's, oh, I cook, clean, do all this, damn my attitude. I have an education, damn my temperament, my outlook on life, and that I really don't take care of my kids. Or I have kids, I'm a great mom, but you suck as a fucking wife.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
They will negate all of that. With that said, we're gonna keep rolling. Let me see. But yeah, Mike, you're right, bro. Jose says he was a real calm person, but he brought the truth. Felicia says he was harder on the men callers versus the women. Indeed, he was. Let me see. Watch Gamer says he had 65, I'm guessing percentages, 65% men, 35% women. But again, who made the content? Women either want the attention so they'll latch on to something more, or they'll put more money behind it. Salute to Obsidian. Let me give him his Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
I was watching one of his lives the other day. I was watching the replay. I couldn't catch the live. Salute to Obsidian again. He said something so simple and so profound. He was talking about black men supporting black men. Of course, talking about the Black Manosphere Conclave. This is year 5, by the way. 2023 was here in Atlanta. We're doing big cities. Last year was Houston. This year is Miami. But he was speaking about it's hard to cancel other people. It's hard to cancel black women, LGBT, white people a lot of times, but it's easy to cancel black men. Why? Because most of the time they are getting their money either from black women, people that are pandering, or white men. That's why they deem it so easy to get rid of us. Brothers, you have to donate. I'm not going to shake my tin cup on here, but you have to donate. You have to start supporting brothers. Similar with black women. When they do want to cancel a black woman, all their love, all their attention, all their energy is attached. We'll get to that in a second.
But wait, it gets worse.
To white men or the white dollar. So the support for these channels like this, the Red Pill, whether you agree, disagree, have questions, want to debate, whatever the case. We all know it does come down to $1. And if you're trying to get this information out here, thank God for YouTube and Rumble and other platforms and social media. These conversations were never a problem until we got a camera, until black men got a microphone. White men can talk what they want to. They produce the movies. They can present how they want to. That's why you get the Rambos and the Terminators, all these heroes. Black women are going to support other black women. Stella Got a Groove back. What's the other one? Waiting to Exhale. You know, the typical tropes and traits. Literally made Tyler Perry a billionaire. Made Derrick Jackson a millionaire. Made H Metaphor a millionaire. For this type of space, this type of content, brothers, you are going to have to support, whether it's a book, super chat, whatever the case you want to drop a couple of dollars on, because you are doing far better than what you're deemed to be doing by the society at large. And again, this woman that you're sleeping next to, 9 times out of 10, a black woman. Well, 8 times out of 10, because a lot of brothers are waking up.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
And this isn't me shitting on black women. This is just me dealing with the reality of it. Most of the issues that we have are coming from our relationships. First is going to start with you. True. You could be a great man. You could be a good man. Some of y'all are biblical and scriptural and religious out there. Story after story in the Bible has dealt with powerful men, good men, being taken down by choosing the wrong woman. A lot of us are told that black women can do no wrong. That's the way Kofa used to think. So I used to move like that, where when she was wrong, I would work with her, because I'm not fucking perfect. That shit doesn't work out in the long run. I was living in delusion. Again, Kofa in Wonderland will be up next. I was living in that space, and I made some poor ass choices. I'll be damned if I don't follow my sword and be honest with you, just as Kevin was through his experience and having these conversations with us. But again, we had them in real time, night in, night out, and people still think this man was insane.
No.
Let's keep on going. Again, he used the example of standing outside in a line, getting in the club free for women, and that woman still moved in delusion. Now let's hear from a educated woman.
Woman?
Yes, I am.
So why don't you want to deal with facts, data, and statistics?
Because this is supposed to be like a talk show.
51%.
Hold on, I jumped ahead a little bit. Let me bring it back.
From what I was talking about in my perspective and what I see based on television, the media, with
I'm
the media
basing it on
feedback.
actual data.
See, you want to stick on data.
Because
it's very analytical. I know it does, but I'm out here.
Hold on, ma'am. Are you a college educated woman?
Yes, I am.
So why don't you want to deal with facts, data, and statistics?
Because this is supposed to be like a talk show.
51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. Black men in this country are 2 million less than you, marriageable. Yet we are 847,000 more marriages than you. It ain't the problem with the men. The problem in our community is women like you.
You're totally wrong.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Can't tell them shit. First thing he asks, are you an educated woman? Yes, I am. Can't wait to get that one off. Why don't you want to deal with facts, data, statistics? Because this is like a talk show. And last I checked, whether it's real life, bring it back on me, real life, facts, data, statistics apply. Talk show, facts, data, statistics apply. The news, facts, data, statistics apply. And this is another thing. When Kevin started breaking down those numbers, people got upset with him because they didn't want to hear the truth. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You see what she went to. Source of entertainment. Well, I know what I see on television and social media and the news and stuff. Why? Because that's what they're attached to. The fantasy. Something they can't touch. This is why I have these conversations about BT. I know he just hopped in the chat. And with BT. You know Kofa's a real person. Some of y'all out there have seen me on other channels. You know Kofa's a real person. How I talk here is how it's spoken on other channels. How I talk here, those that have known me or got my phone number and talked to me on the phone, know Kofa on YouTube, Kofa on social media, is Kofa in real life.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I don't flip-flop a goddamn switch. Same thing Kevin did with the numbers. This is what this looked like. And I do believe those numbers he were giving her, they probably went up. I think it's more like higher in the 60s percentage of black men are now in the middle class, middle to upper middle class. Salute to the Manosphere Conclave, Theo Waff again.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Quiet Storm dropped it in the chat last time. Theo has generated damn near $1 billion with all the cats he has taught, cloud and IT, all the stuff. You say, oh man, he works with computers. This guy's smart. Now when black men in mass start doing it, it's still a problem for our community. We'll get into the price point in a second.
But wait, it gets worse.
So that shit isn't good enough. Kevin gave an example of getting in the club for free. Woman in delusion. Just spoke to an educated woman. I don't want to deal with facts, data, statistics. Still a fucking problem. Kevin was in Wonderland. God bless that man. Let me get you guys comments. We're gonna keep on rolling. Mike Has Bad Knees says Solomon was the wisest man in history, but guess what brought him down?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
BT in the building. He says, I'm late. My bad. Practice ran overtime. All good, brother. He says, salute Kofa in chat. Salute to you, good brother. We're going to slide over and holler at you in a second. I know you're getting ready to go live tonight. I'm looking forward to that. Watch Gamer says, they hate data because it's the life-size mirror. Indeed, brother. BT says, Kofa, I had that hoodie on today when I was working out.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Salute to you, good brother. You see the new mug I'm coming with? Fresh out of fucks. So that'll be up on the site soon, y'all. Make sure y'all go to growthtalk.ent.com. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Mike Has Bad Knees coming back in. He says a lot of the education that black women receives is actually university level indoctrination.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Brother Mike in the building. What's going on, good bro? He says, roll tide. Bro, we took an ugly ass L. And of course, right behind you comes the Ohio State fuck eyes. What's going on, DG? He says, salute Kofa. I'm out with my daughter for a birthday dinner. I need BT, I need you to troll Kofa for me. All good, bro. Happy birthday to the princess. I appreciate you staying, being in here. And y'all played an excellent game. You know, we talk our shit, but I give credit where credit's due. Watch Gamer says, Obsidian used to call it black female fuckery. Indeed he did, and still does.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Brother Malika says, Kofa, I also made poor choices just like you. I had to learn the hard way, but good brothers like you, appreciate it. Dr. T and Angry Man have helped and teach us brothers to be accountable and be better men. Indeed. Salute to all those brothers. Mike says, tell Coach DeBauer, wake his ugly ass up. He got to go, bro. I'm calling for that man head like I did the Knicks head coach. So I'm not going to get on sports. Let's keep on rolling. So again, we got just a general woman, 25 years old, talking about knowing how to get in the club free. She's seeing that 30-year-old window getting ready to hit her ass. That clearance rack she getting ready to go on. We had an educated woman that didn't want to deal with facts, data, statistics. Now this is one of the most delusional I've seen in a while. I don't even think I even saw this clip when Kevin was breathing. God bless him.
At 24 with plenty of...
Bring this back. I want the caption on the screen for those shadow watching. She said $300,000 a year isn't enough.
No.
Let's go.
A man who makes $100,000, $300,000 a year, that's good money. But for my specific life goals, at 24 with plenty of options and
plenty of options for what?
For dating.
And that means, man, the way you're talking is like you say you got a lot of options, but not for the kind and caliber men you're talking about, not that kind of money.
God damn.
You may have a lot of options for dudes making, average money, but not for no man talking about $300,000-$400,000 a year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not here in Atlanta.
Well, like I said, for my life goals, a man who makes $100,000, $300,000.
They have these conversations as if they're going to be in relationships by themselves. That's what annoys me. Again, men get our money, and this is where we got to stop fucking up. We dream of giving it away to our dream woman, the taking care of the family. Every athlete you interview, what are you going to do when you get your first big check? I'm going to buy my mama a house. We want to take care of everybody when we get our money. When we get our money, they the sisterhood, want to glean off of it and take from it. And $300,000 isn't enough for her. Brothers, get into Cloud. Get your ass to the Manosphere Conclave. Theo's not taking any new students. Salute, Reaper. I appreciate it, bro. Theo's not taking any new students. If you can reach out to brothers like myself, a couple of other brothers, I can connect you with the right people. We can at least give you bits and pieces, leave you breadcrumbs so you can get in the Cloud. Again, one of the brothers right before the conclave, a couple of weeks ago, his first role that he got offered, I think he went on a couple of interviews, didn't get them. He failed one of the certs like 4 or 5 times, but on his 8th interview, the first job he's making $175,000 walking in the door.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Stop playing with yourselves, brothers. Pause. But stop playing with your life. Because listening to women like this, and she's 24, I can only imagine where the mind state would be of the young men that she's around, because she's not the only one. She got on the internet and feels comfortable saying this shit because there's another group of young women, either in college, coming right out of college, talking this same type of shit. Because guess what I heard? $100,000 back in the 2000s wasn't enough. I wish my rent or my mortgage was what my rent was back then. $600, something like that. I wish it was. So you're going to look us in the face and tell us that $100,000 to $300,000 isn't enough to fund the lifestyle that you want. And you're a 5 at best. This shit makes sense to them. We older men and Gen X / millennial 82 baby, us in our 40s, we didn't have this space of the internet. We didn't have brothers like Kevin. You didn't have a Kofa. I told somebody the other day wanted to debate and argue with me. I wish I had a me.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
You heard me say it before. I wish I had the wisdom back then that I have now on how many women move like this, think like this. I told y'all, if this shit starts up here and it comes out of here, it was already in here. If it starts in their head, it comes past their teeth, it was already in their heart. They're really on this type of time. Again, Alice fell down that rabbit hole, went into this wondrous land of talking flowers and rabbits and shit, and didn't think nothing was fucking wrong.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Kevin's in Wonderland, because this what he had to fucking deal. He had to deal with a whole bunch of fucking Alice's. Once again, look at the brother's face. Let's keep on going. Plenty of options for what?
A year, that's cool. That's good money. But that's not enough money for me to say, I'm stopping what I'm doing and only your cares matter. What I want to do for my family, what my goals are.
This is a single woman. This is a dead woman walking. The thing is, you're going to have to do all that because your attitude, your masculine energy is going to make sure you got to take care of yourself, because the man who has more money or what you're talking about won't even deal with you.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Back on me. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Click on that one and go here. Bam. Reaper with the $1 super chat. All of it spins, brother. I salute. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me go ahead and hit you with shit. Dude, I don't even know if I had $1. I took that shit down. So we just gonna hit you with. Damn, I can't play that one.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
BT gonna be mad at me. I played this drop for somebody else. All good, brother. You got to deal with it. I'm gonna troll you before you troll me tonight. Reaper back at it with the 5 spot. He says, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. The like button's free. Take your shoes off when you come to my house. It's easy. If you don't want to donate, I get it. I'm not gonna shake my tin cup, but hit the like button. Keep your boy in the algorithm. Share this on your Facebook page. Let your family see what you're listening to on YouTube and get mad at you and argue with you and like I gotta fucking deal with, and then send them my way and tell them to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep on going. Reaper back at it with 5 spot. He said, what's up, my brother? Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you again. Back at it with the 5. He says, this brother's cooking.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Death Reaper says, hello, chat. Let's hit this goal. Yes, I did put a goal up. Glad you saw it, Reaper. I know others saw it. But again, I'm not big on the monetary stuff. I love it. I like to get it. I'm building. BT was on my ass earlier, again, about getting a new computer. He offered let me borrow his for a different type of live. We'll talk about that off camera some more, BT. But yes, help your boy hit the goal. I think I had like 5 spot, like 10, like help me hit 50 tonight. It'll be all good. I appreciate it. BT back at it with the 5 spot. He says, since you played my favorite drop, I got you, bro. I got y'all with a couple. I'm going to hit you with it again, just because BT asked for it.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Give me your fucking money.
Donations, gifts.
People call me the fundraiser. They call me that because that's what I do. I raise funds. I get my money up.
Back on me. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for the super chat. Dev Reaper and BT, I really appreciate it. Let's keep on cooking. Get back to you guys' comments. Where did I leave off? Mike Has Bad Knees says, I'm in cybersecurity. Bro, that is my goal. I'm working on trend. I appreciate the 5 spot, brother. Thank you. That's my goal. So I'm working on AWS Solutions Architect Associate. Then I plan on getting the security specialist. No, I'm probably going to do the Solutions Architect Associate. Then get the HashiCorp Terraform cert. Then I'm going to pivot back over to AWS and get the security specialist. So, Mike, you better talk to these brothers about getting into it. Corey Joe says, sorry I'm late. Salute everyone. Ninja watching. And plus, I'm on the replay gang. I appreciate you, good brother.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Brother Malika says, fuck her life goals. Her only real deal options are Pookie and Ray Ray.
But wait, it gets worse.
Almost there, bro. Hold on. You're jumping ahead of the group. Drop it down, bring it back up. Hold on. Damn, come on, comment. He says her only real deal options are Pookie and Ray Ray. A woman of any race, including alien race, would love to have a man making $70,000 annually at any age.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Watch Gamer says she is DOA, dead on arrival. That's why she hung up. Indeed. Let me see where we at. Got that. JC in the building. He said, salute, good people. Been a minute, brother.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
JC says, yeah, damn. I read that in JC voice in my head. If you know how JC talk, I can hear him. Del Monte says, Lord. Rogue Pill says, that thumbnail is gold.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Oh man, full drinking with the $5 super chat. He says, stay the course, brother, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the 5 spot. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna hit you with this. Del Monte says, I'm trying. I've been getting the runaround. All good, bro. Rogue says, gonna take my DevOps associate in a few weeks.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
For as much as I need to study, what I do know, y'all DevOps boys something different. Y'all cut from a different cloth. God bless you, bro. Godspeed. Son Moses with the $20 bomb. He says, rewind gang. I appreciate that, bro. Let me go ahead. What I'm gonna hit you with this time? Bam.
Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Brother Deacon, get the collection plate around on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side.
Appreciate all my deacons donating and collecting the money. I appreciate everybody. Let's keep on cooking, y'all. Let me get this one real quick. Del Monte says, once I hear the accent on the other line, I'm skeptical. Nah, bro, you really need to get into cybersecurity, bro. I'll try to get you some more information. Shoot me a text. It's only so much I can do because I'm learning, and I really got to study my ass off too because I am behind. And one thing I will say for those that are in Theo's class or trying to get into the cloud period, it's easier to keep up than catch up. If you can genuinely dedicate an hour out of your time every day, regardless of what's going on. I don't care if you're listening to a YouTube video, reading something, taking a mock test, whatever. If you can donate an hour, you will start picking this stuff up. You will start picking it up. I promise you, you will. If it takes you a week longer than somebody else, that's fine. Within a month, 2-month time span, that shit is going to start clicking for you. But let's keep going. So again, 300,000 wasn't enough, and I just simply called this next one bus driver.
Gentlemen, see how that work when her whole...
I'm gonna bring this back. Remember what we said about they can act right for white men earlier, but black men a lot of time can get canceled. Why? Because we're either dealing with white men or we can get our money from, black women, guys that are pandering, and it works in the reverse. For a lot of women, you can cancel them because they just dealing with white men. But let's keep on going.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a bus operator.
So you can act like right when the white man's money's on the line.
Unfortunately.
See how that works, gentlemen? See how that work when her holding it down is jeopardized, that white paycheck is on the line, then all of a sudden these sassy, slick-mouthed women, they can show act right.
It's not easy. I live in LA and...
Listen to all these excuses.
I don't have no kids.
So what, you don't have any kids? What do you mean settle? You're a bus driver.
God, you're gonna make me birthday.
I just want you guys to think for a second that the world we live in, to where a sassy attitude, sassy mouth bus driver thinks she's settling for somebody. Y'all don't understand how bad you guys have gotten, because you're on here talking about how hard it is. You're exactly where you sound like you need to be, by yourself.
I tried to follow, your advice. I don't know.
Why is it so hard for you to behave?
Because I'm going to express myself.
We're talking about just simple common decency and respect. And I said, how would your exes tell me they experienced you? And you said it. They would probably tell you I have a bit of an attitude, which is a whole lot, and a slick mouth. Well, see, that's the problem. You ladies are able to talk crazy to men with no consequences.
I'm going to pause it right there. Again, the stand. If somebody were to ask her directly, again, bro, I pause this stuff and I nitpick about it because I fucked up and let go of my nitpicking. Hear what she's saying. If I were to ask you, what would your exes say about you? I have a smart mouth. I this, that. When women tell you who they are, believe that shit, bro. You don't have to wait to see it. You don't have to wait till certain circumstances come up, like Kofa stupid ass used to do. If she tells you that shit, or she tells you she treated a certain man a certain way, let that shit go. Again, Kevin spoke about it earlier. There are 2 million more women in the United States than there are 2 million more black women than there are black men. In the United States, there's plenty of women around you. If you're in one of them fucked up ass small towns like I've been to, mid-sized city, where you kind of know everybody, it's time to fucking leave. You have to leave home to grow. I'm going to beat that in your fucking head, even if it's just a vacation. The passport bros, guys trips are important. You need to know that you can do something with a group of men. You can at least work with a group of other brothers. You need a fucking solo trip, which I still got to take. But I done moved around so much and did so much shit by myself. I'm not afraid to. I just haven't done it yet. But you need a solo trip under your belt. Most of the men that I know that travel, they have traveled with a woman. They have traveled because of a woman. Motherfucker would have never got on that damn cruise if it wasn't for a woman. Would have never got on that plane if it wasn't for a woman. Because you kept your ass right there in that country ass goddamn town that halfway mid-sized city where everybody thinks that making it is going from, use myself for example, going from fucking Columbus, Georgia to Atlanta, Georgia.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Give yourself the opportunity, brothers. But if these women tell you who the fuck they are, listen to that shit, believe them, slide the fuck on. I would rather you beat your dick to sleep than to even keep sleeping with these women. Because that gives them the confidence that they can keep doing the same bullshit. Again, this is why you have women night in, night out on Kevin. They're still telling us the same shit today, no matter what other platform they on. Kevin been gone 3 years. They still talking the same shit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Well, what shit is that, Kofa? I got options. I got plenty niggas in my phone right now. I ain't even got through all my DMs. I don't even check DMs no more. Let one of them other poor brothers have her ass. You're getting the information for a fucking reason, dog. Let me bring this shit back on me, goddammit. You're getting the information for a reason. You didn't just come across this channel by happenstance. You didn't find out about Kevin Samuels by happenstance. You didn't hear about the Red Pill, Passport Bros, men-centric content by happenstance. Use the shit that you are being given. Ain't none of us said go out here and beat a woman, rape a woman, touch no children, sell no dope, shoot another black man, fight another black man, rob, steal, or kill. None of us said that shit. If anything, somebody told you to get in shape, get your finances together, get out your mama house at worst. Get your shit together. You're important. That's why I end the lives again the way that I end the lives. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Every time I end a live, I tell y'all the same thing. That's what this is about. That's why the Black Manosphere Conclave is so fucking important. But people want to pretend that it's not. We're grifters. We're just taking money. These poor souls, they're banking on all these lonely men. There's a lonely male epidemic. And again, if this is plastered and then the face of the lonely male epidemic is some alone, I'm not going to even say lonely, but a white guy that's alone. If they think that about white men in America, what the fuck you think they think about your black ass? Let's get back to the video.
So now what men are doing is just avoiding you. You can't even give it away. Men don't want to tolerate this. We haven't even...
Didn't even hear that part. You can't even give it away. What did I just say? Nah, Shawty, we good. I'm good on that. This is where you get the ladies. This is where you get the coffee dates and the ice cream dates and the free cheap shit on the first date. Because the conversation leading up to that shit, that's what got you the free date, the cheap date. How you act on that day, okay, cool. How she presented on the phone or how she presented in the DM or whatever is how she's presenting out here in public. Conversation flowing the same, and brothers, you gotta be able to gauge this type of stuff. This is why I harp and nitpick about this stuff. Then once you do that, then you can get the Roots Chris and whatever the fuck else you got in mind. There's a build-up stage to this.
Got to the important stuff because you're just out of control. That's fine. You think that gets better with age?
No, I only get older.
At least she has some sense enough to shut the fuck up and listen. Back on me. Let me get to you guys' comments. Saw a couple people sneak in. Where'd I leave off? Del Monte says they'll love somebody that goes upside their head, though.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Mike says, don't think you're special, gentlemen. Don't. She's not yours. It's just your turn. And again, mainly for the people in my age group, late 30s to early 50s, it's people on their second and third marriage. They took the same fucking vows with somebody else, just like you did, and you think you found your end all be all. But y'all got it. I'm not gonna keep arguing with folks. So I'm gonna just do my content. Jose says, I go to Cuba alone. Salute to you, good brother. Sister Chelsea says, that's a cool new camera angle, Kofa. Oh, what I do? Do I have a new camera? No, it's straight on. It looks like it because it's weird. So this is what happens when I'm playing the videos are centered. Like I'm looking at you guys now because I have a problem with looking in the camera. I'm paranoid about that. So I have to see myself on my laptop screen. So when it shifts over, I kindly tilt. So it may look like a different angle, but it is the same though. I ain't got that fancy yet. Delmonte said New York ain't it either. I'm not sure. Let me see. Mike says to Cuba, I will only risk Europe solo. Bruh, I got a homeboy that just went to Panama solo. He's good. Same homeboy went to Colombia solo. Again, I've been taking care of little man. That was my partner I used to travel with all the time. But again, I gotta take care of little man. Bruh, don't wait on me. I can't tell you what to do. But the brothers that can move around a little bit different than you do, and it's good for them, push them to that shit. Because I know there's a fear for a lot of black men. Even if you can work with other black men, we still have a fear of standing alone. I'm gonna have to get back to some of that Sigma male content as well. You have to be able to move on your own. It's a matter of research, understanding, and not just going out the country to wild the fuck out. Because if you're doing that, you're probably gonna get got no matter where you go. It's people that come up missing in Europe too. We've seen that movie, Hostel 1 and 2? Went on a guy's trip to a hostel and none of them made it back. But again, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, he went to Panama alone. Bruh, go. Man, I'm thinking about taking this trip to Cartagena. We had already been, but he wanted to go back. Bruh, I can't make it. Go. I'm due for a solo trip myself. Go, Kofa. Go, Mike. Let's keep on going. Oh, Chelsea, I saw you said something. My bad.
You go, girl.
I forgot to hit you with that. Let's keep on going. Malika says facts and fucking truth. Indeed, good brother. Jose says I agree with you. Watch Gamer says third or fourth. Hell no. Again, bro. I got a homeboy on his third marriage right now. This man looked me in the face and said, bro, I'm gonna keep doing it till I get it right. All his wives from Atlanta. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's how my boy wanna rock. You look. Do it. Delmonte says, dang, I got my sons. I don't know if I should. If your sons are over the age of 16, I think you got one or two that's an adult. You got to take a trip, bro. You're going to have to take a trip by yourself. Or get with some of your boys and do something simple. Even if it's not to out of the country, at least get in the rhythm of getting your ass up, planning a trip, getting to the airport, and going to somewhere in the States that you haven't been. Jose says my grandpa in Cuba is 100. I sneak away every night with my oh, my grandpa in Cuba is 100. I sneak away every night with my cousins. All good, bro. I'm glad y'all still having fun like y'all did when y'all were teens. Delmonte says I haven't had one. Got to take one. Mike says my solo trip would be to the wilderness with a satellite phone.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Sounds like some fishing, some camping, and peace to me. Let's keep on going. So we got the bus driver out the way. Again, now you're talking about a woman that sound like she may have, depending on what city she's in, because we know bus drivers do make good. Salute to G.R.O.W.T.H. Makes 6 figures in the state of New York. Good to go. Brother gets it in. Plus the YouTube. Another smart brother, but he's a bus driver. Remember, what was old girl name talking about the bus driver? I done tried to let go of some of these older content pieces where she was talking about she wouldn't date a bus driver if he owned the company and all that shit. But here's a woman, and this is what brothers are supposed to accept, right? And many brothers with a certain price point and what they make annually would accept that. But again, her attitude is fucking her up. Wasn't a bad looking chick, but night in, night out, regular chicks, attitude, disgruntled. You can't even have a conversation with a man online, meaning Kevin Samuels, and you want us to believe that you're a catch for a wife when these cameras aren't on you?
No.
But wait, it gets worse.
Let's keep on going. Now, this is a woman that wants somebody with the same.
You're asking me?
Yes. You earn on par with him.
Bring this back.
Than him, but you had baby for a lesser man. Woo!
Told y'all we were going to get to that. Run that back. You want to make money on par with another man, but you had a baby with a lesser man. Let's keep going.
You make more than him, but you had baby for a lesser man. Woo! You earn on par with the high value man.
You're asking me?
Yes. You earn on par with him, and he's getting less from you. So, you've been with him for 6 months. He can't get no coochie. You are with this lower earning man for a year, and he can get a baby.
I was young, yeah.
Oh, see, let me stop you right there. Here's where you go from here. Are you listening? You're playing games. You're lucky to have somebody even dealing with you, especially somebody at his level, and you're playing games with him. There are younger women without children out there who are not putting him through this.
But here's another thing, though. Exactly. And he can go get it from the
Exactly. So here's the thing. Can you go get another one of him?
Yeah.
Okay, then good luck to that. And that's what I wanted to hear. See, ladies, this is what I need you to hear. This woman is playing games. She's got a man, sounds like a decent man, and she's slow playing him. And ultimately, it's because she got her own money. And if he needs something, he can go get it from somewhere else. Brother,
Pause it right there. I've had women I tried to get with, same situation, whether they made more than me or I made more than them. Again, being the dumbass nice guy. We'll get to that in a little bit. Being the dumbass nice guy. What did they tell me? That's what prostitutes are for. You better go get it somewhere else. And then as soon as I did, now you find out that the nice guy, the lame guy that you rejected, that you played to the side, can actually go pull some pussy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now all of a sudden, I get the hey big head. What you doing? I ain't heard from you. Why you start acting like that? When you start acting like that? Let's keep on going.
I hope you do go get it from somewhere else. And this woman thinks at 30 years old, she's still thinking she's the 20-something. She's hit the wall. She just don't know it yet.
Let's keep going.
I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not.
This lady she's trying to explain what can she do, or ask what can she do to get a man.
I'm just wondering what kind of options would be available to me. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you
That was
are.
last year.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are finished.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Yes, you are. Let's keep going.
Last year, this year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am. I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done?
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Because I'm 42?
See, it's the age and the weight. And then if you have any children.
So my kids are...
Okay, ma'am, I don't need to...
Kids, plural. Let's keep going.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. And I don't want this to be rude, sound like rude, but see, when you over 40 and you're obese, and or even if you're coming down, you still can go the other way, and then you have children. Okay, the only way that there would ever be any chance for you is if you were gorgeous. And if you were gorgeous, you wouldn't be calling. So I need the people to understand, I'm not being rude. It's just oftentimes I'll get women who want to call in, they want to tell me their story, and then I know where it's going to end. Ma'am, you kind of knew that in order to overcome just your age alone, you're going to have to be very feminine, very submissive, very cooperative. You're going to have to bring a lot to the table. That's before your weight and before your children. And your children are a messy detail for a man. I don't mean, and you can love your children, but people don't look at our kids the same way. So that's why when you asked, I'm like,
it's a wrap.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Okay, great. Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
For those that don't know, Kevin is a cancer survivor. Well, was a cancer survivor. That's not why he died. Yeah, I think he'd been in remission for like 20, 30 some years from when he was younger. So for this woman to come on there and make this comment, and again, not do her research. I don't know if he had really put it out there by then, but just to come on, she left her husband because he got cancer.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
So for everybody at home, she was 18, married to a 53-year-old, and he took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I
chose. No, you didn't have
to.
No. You chose. But you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. This is a whole mess. Better go back to your husband. That's all you got. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Oh, Kevin had to deal with so much delusion, y'all. We getting ready to wrap up real quick. Hold on, let me see. We had, Watch Gamer. That was Ebony K. Williams. Let me get y'all comments. Ebony K. Williams, and now she's a single mom. Again, the in vitro. Remember, she kind of had to come back and backtrack and tell these women the truth because shit got really hard for her, right? Or again, the other women that she was speaking to about, well, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Those women don't have the amount of money that she had. She's an attorney. She was on TV, blah, blah, blah. Again, same situation. Basic, average. Ladies, your money doesn't matter. Your femininity does. Genuine femininity. Your reciprocation and appreciation goes much further. Your respect goes much further with men than love and what I want in this delusional wonderland space that y'all were taking our good brother Kevin through. Let me get to y'all comments and we're going to get ready to slide, but I got to hit the brothers with a couple of things too. Del Monte says, I was young. Yeah, they got that one. That's locked in the chamber, bro. That one is locked in the chamber. I don't care what platform I've watched through social media, whose channel, whose page, scrolling, my personal life, shit I've heard said to other men, older women trying to school younger women. They have that excuse. I was young. They had that. They got that one in the chamber. The pistol is cocked. That piece of ammo is ready to fucking go.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Jose say, time reveals everything. You are on point. Indeed, brother. Del Monte says, I ain't paying no hoes. Watch Gamer says, all men pay. I'm going to go with Washed on this one. Jose says, well, you have to ask, what options can you get at that weight alone? Indeed. Jose says, wow, the champ is bringing the real heat. Indeed. Mike says, at 42, she have got a guy that's in his 50s.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
She don't want no old man, Mike. I've been hearing that shit since 30. And women that were 26. Other brothers have heard the same thing. Now, those women are well into their 30s. Now they're looking to date up, but a lot of them stay in that space. They want older men's security or maturity, but they don't want him. Let's keep going. Let me see. All good, Jose. No worry. Del Monte says, classic Hut, Kevin Samuels. Indeed. With that said, we're going to close out with these last two videos so we can slide over to BT. I got more stuff I can go, but I'm going to save that for Kofa in Wonderland because it's going to be my turn next. We talked about Keisha. We saw these crazy ass women. Talked about Kevin and the shit he got to deal with. Then I'm going to share some personal stories with you. Let's go. Where would you rank yourself on the market? Oh, these are top 5 funny Kevin Samuels moments. I know there were more, but let's go. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my channel. You get your big fat ass on somewhere then. God damn! I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
Salute, Sheila.
Where would you rank yourself?
Hold up.
You go, girl!
Appreciate you being in here, Sheila. Let's keep going.
On the marketplace.
8.
Out of what, 100?
Okay, what is it? What we rating from 1 to 10?
If you, yeah.
Okay, 9.
God damn! Okay, have a good day. If you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 and you can't use 7, face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face, what would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay, so if I wanted a high volume man, what do I do?
be reincarnated. You can't get one. I'm gonna be honest, you can't.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Oh, I'm gonna bring it back on me. How tall are you? 5'9". What's your dress size? 16. You didn't choose to be single.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Look, salute, Sheila. I appreciate you being in here. Wise Gamer says I ate. No, ma'am. Durf in the building. What's going on, good brother? Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Sheila says KS was hilarious. He was. Somebody said, damn, reincarnated. Look, I ain't never graced the cover of GQ magazine. I've said it here once. I'm going to keep saying it. But I know I'm easy on the eyes. I know on probably my best day, Kofa's a solid 6. And I'm okay with that. The ladies, on the other hand, they got on camera and bold-faced lied. Gave this man pushback night in, night out about what they want from a man, what he better bring. And help me, Kevin, because I don't understand. I'm this type of a catch. Somehow, some way, this shit made sense to them. Brothers, we are not without fault. We're going to end on this one. Probably going to replay this one again because this one needs to hit home. A lot of brothers have survivor's remorse. This is the part of Wonderland that black men tend to live in, tend to struggle with. You don't want to leave. I just told y'all you got to leave home to grow. I don't care if it's a vacation. You actually moving out the state. You moving from that small town, mid-sized city to big Atlanta, big Houston, or whatever the case may be. Moving out of the country. Salute to the passport bros.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Don't care what it is. You have to leave home to grow. You got to see something different. So we're going to leave off on this with Kevin.
Philanthropic work, but don't you like Nipsey Hussle trying to stay around.
Bring it back one more time.
You're going to have to make new friends to match your new position. And this is the thing, the black men have a real problem with success guilt. Move out of the hood. You want to open or something, do some philanthropic work, but don't you like Nipsey Hussle trying to stay around. You move. And you keep on moving. Because jealousy and envy attach with success for men. And the more you get power, money, influence, and status, the more you're going to get jealousy, envy, hate. And it can be deadly. This is why you avoid beefs and conflicts and all that kind of stuff, because you already have enough stuff to worry about from people who don't believe you should have what you have. They don't think you're worth it. They don't think you deserve it. They try to remind you who you used to be and all these other things. Jesus Christ had to leave Nazareth because they would not accept him. That was just David's son. You're not better than him.
Bring it back on me. Uh-oh.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Uh-oh. Scroll up a little bit too far. Let me get y'all last. Hold on. Damn. Get these last few comments. In short, you're not better than Jesus. You got to leave home to grow, gentlemen. Again, that's a part of the Wonderland, again, that people talk about where Kevin, we're on the men harder. I'll expand on that when it's my turn, and I'll share some personal stories with that as well. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up tonight. Salute the Messing Mashawn again for the idea of keeping this Wonderland theme going, because that's kind of where I feel like we're at in society. Like, people are really genuinely living in this delusional space, and they keep the same echo chamber and circle around them so they can feel safe and secured in that space and not have to grow. Get these last few comments. Brother Jose says, call for you, know that I train fighters. Kofa, you know that I train fighters. I work out and it helps me sleep and walk after dinner. Guys, everybody take care, love, stay healthy. I gotta go take my walk. All good, brother. I appreciate you being in here. Sister Sheila says, have a good evening, good stream, Kofa. I appreciate you, sis. Y'all make sure y'all go slide over to BT. I'm not gonna give y'all a long breakdown. I appreciate everybody with the super chats. I don't think I hit the goal, but it's okay. I appreciate everybody that did donate, everybody that went through growthtalkent.com and at least looked at the merch. Go ahead and get you some great holiday gifts coming up. These hoodies are fucking great. I picked good products to push out. So go ahead and get you a hoodie so you can stay warm this winter. I appreciate everybody being in here. Once again, I've been your humble host, Kofa, Kofa, not coffee, not Kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. Once again, this has been Growth Talk Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. And this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. I appreciate everybody once again. I'm going to leave you like always. I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. I'll see y'all at the Black Manosphere Conclave. Peace.